Howdy everybody, Vision here. I know it's been a while. I got busy doing basically nothing. I don't know. I have no excuses. I just haven't been making videos. But regardless, I am back because the city of Dallas is shut down and I can't do fuck all else. So here we are. But update on the 700 project. I've got it open with 4 pins, but I can't do it consistently. So I'm getting some new picks, and I'm thinking that might help. Regardless, I've got some cool locks to show you at the end. But for now, let's get started with what you saw in the thumbnail, which is No Load number 2 by Bearsback. And not gonna lie, if this key had been mummied, I probably still wouldn't have gotten this lock open, because that's its party piece right there. Picked this a couple of times off camera. Haven't taken it apart yet though, but should be alright. We're gonna start with a short hook. And I'm just gonna do like a medium tension. And I'm going to scoot this camera back so I stop punching it, because goddamn. There we go. Yeah, now I've got a computer desk on my dining room table because I'm working from home now. I'm honestly just happy they didn't fire me. I thought for sure they were going to lay me off. With the whole economic collapse and coronavirus thing going on, I thought I was going to be out of work for sure. Now, because of that weird bidding, and since I know that the bidding is that extreme, it becomes kind of important to count your pins. Pretty sure I just overset number 2. Oh, I definitely just overset number 4. All right, cool. We're gonna start over. 1, 2, 3 gives me a little bit. 4, nice click as always. 5, couple of clicks and some nice rotation. We're going to jump back to 1 now. More rotation. Another click, and one last click, and another little bounce and set. Alright, counter rotation and set on 2, and now 3. Okay, I think I dropped some stuff setting that pin on 3. Alright. 4 is not giving me anything. We'll click out of 5. Oh, 1 dropped back down. Okay, there we go. Good false set happening. How's everybody doing with this pandemic? Everybody doing okay? I know it's getting pretty dire, particularly in Italy and Switzerland, I think, is getting hammered pretty bad. New York City. Hasn't hit Texas too hard yet, but all right, I think that's everything. All right, then we're gonna take a deeper hook. This is like a medium to medium deep. We're gonna slam it all the way to the back, and then we're gonna pull it until I hit that last pin. Then we're gonna set the last pin, And that's an open. Okay. I'm just happy that that last pin always seems to bind at the end. Okay, now to the gutting. And then I've got a really, really cool lock that I've been trying to get in my collection since August of last year that I'm really, really excited to show you. So stay tuned. But we've got that picked. I do have a key, but I think I'm going to try to gut this. Let me adjust my camera. There we go. 6 minutes in, that's not too bad, particularly with the lengthy opening. Alright, we're going to need a number 1 Phillips, which I should have grabbed in advance, and it looks like I did. Oh, but I didn't grab shims, and you always shim a challenge lock. Always, always, always. These challenge locks always have weird pins, or at least sometimes. I don't know. It depends. Speaking of challenge locks, I'm still, if any of you remember that series I was doing way back when, hold on, I gotta grab some shims, damn it. There we go. If any of you remember that series where I was trying to make a challenge lock on camera from scratch, that's still happening. I haven't worked on that thing in so long. I really need to do that. I guess I'll have the time now, huh? Won't I? No more excuses. Come on. Oh yeah. Glad I went for the shim. There's some unhappy stuff in there. Okay, there we go. Got that all the way in there. Oh man, I went off camera. It's fine. Where are my key pins facing? This way. Okay. As I suspected, as a 5-pinner, as the key would indicate. I have a stock one of these, except it has the Yale keyway instead of the Schlage. So this is an American lock, in case you didn't know. Based on an American lock. I don't know the model number. I didn't even know they made mortise cylinders until not too long ago. But anyway, let's see what we got here. Okay, serrated key pin. Kind of knew that was there. I could see that through the keyway. Standard. Oh, you should have put an overset trap on that one. You would have had me for sure. And a little serration on that one. Again, not gonna lie, another thing that's really helpful on this lock is just the fact that it's been around for a long, long time. Let me grab a fresh Schlage. Here we go. Here's a stock Schlage. This will probably be a challenge lock at some point, but if you look at that keyway, that is what that is supposed to look like, and that is what it looks like now. So you can see people have been picking this lock for, it's been around the block a few times. That keyway is very much worn out, and that really helps, especially with the crazy bitting that this lock has. That super deep cut in the end, followed by the max lift. Real nasty. All right. Stop talking. Start gutting. Pinning tweezers. God, this video is a mess. Okay. I apologize. This is very unprofessional of me. All right. Serrated. And that went like that. Oh, I don't know if he did anything with the springs or not, so we'll do those one at a time. Oh, is that Bible threaded? I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I think this Bible is threaded. I don't think you can see that. Well, you kind of can. The light kind of catches those threads. So it looks like this guy's threaded. Got a spoolie boy with more threads in the Bible. You gotta be careful when you're doing those, because if you thread your Bibles and cores and then you don't make your pins with really decent tolerances, it tends to lock up your lock quite bad. So he did a good job on these. These look kind of like gin spools almost. Got those on the mind, although they're not reduced diameter at the end, and they've got serrations on the base. Okay, it looks like the springs are all stock, which is good. I can never tell with springs. I can never tell if they're all the same or different or whatever when I'm picking. It makes no difference to me. I can't notice. I don't notice at all. Standard. Which is weird. I thought I felt that one clicking some more. Maybe that was the serrations that I was feeling. All right, we got a T-pin in number 5, which kind of makes sense, and a bunch of serrations. Yep, that explains what I was feeling. A bunch of clicks at the beginning, and then his clean slide to victory. It looks like, I don't know how well that's coming on camera, but if I had to guess, I'd say every chamber is threaded. Maybe 4 isn't. Again, hard to tell. Lighting in here isn't great. Oh, I forgot to check. Is there anything going on in here? Oh, yeah, there is. Very worn out, though. Like I said, this thing's been around. Feels like some threads on 1, nothing on 2. I'd say that's an undercut on 3. Actually, there might be something on 2. It's kind of hard to tell. There's a very smooth, rounded out undercut on 3. Nothing on 4. Threads or serrations, but probably threads on 5. All in all, pretty good lock. I think these are made with decent tolerances too, so it's a pretty good base, good craftsmanship. Nasty bitting. Good lock all the way around. Look at those pins. Aren't those beautiful? Gorgeous. All right. I'll put that back together again off camera. But first, before I go away, look at this. This is a fichet or fichette. I think it's fichet. It's a French lock. F3D. I saw one of these on the subreddit, I think last August, and I've wanted one ever since. I've been waiting for one to come up for sale, and one finally did. And I actually got it for not too bad of a price. But look at that. Look at that key. Isn't that just the coolest thing you've ever seen? So, I'm not an expert on this lock by any means. I haven't had it apart yet because, frankly, I don't dare. Because this thing's very expensive and very hard to get a hold of. But, from what I understand, there are these gears with like triangular cutouts that fit around this, and they have to be lifted like a pin tumbler and rotated like a disc detainer. But it actually, mechanically, it's like basically neither of those things. It picks similarly to a disc detainer. I've seen, there we go. Yeah, pro tip, don't rotate this tailpiece when the key is out of it. It does not like that at all. It does not care for that shit. Yeah, if you take the key out and then spin this slightly, the key will not go back in until you realign it with the core. So yeah, store these with the key in. Makes your life easier. Normally there'd be plastic on this bow, but it didn't come with that. Usually, which is kind of sad because it always comes in like a bright color like orange or pink or blue. They always look really nice. But for the price I paid for this thing, I cannot complain. I saw someone pick one of these once. They picked the interior side, and like a lot of French locks, the interior side, which I think is this one, but I could be wrong, it might be that one, is easier because it doesn't have to be as difficult, and the French know that. But look at this thing. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm just rambling now. All right. Hopefully I'll pick this eventually. 6 years from now, maybe. Gotta make a custom tool. Gotta design a custom tool and then make a custom tool, or have it made, I don't know. Either way, thank you for watching. Thank you to Bearsback for making this lock. And thanks to, who did I get this from? Chaz? I think it was Chaz, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was Chaz. Yeah, Chaz's Lockpicking, I think, sent this my way, so thank you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Bye-bye.